Derrick Lewis versus Sergey Spivak takes place just in a few days, and I wanted to make this video saying you should not bet on this fight either way, especially in a Derrick Lewis fight. We're going to talk about all of that in just a second. I do want to say hello, everybody, and welcome back to another video. If you are new here, my name is Kyle. I am your guy with too many YouTube channels. Let's talk about Derrick Lewis. Okay, so biggest reason is because Derrick Lewis is probably one of the most unpredictable fighters in the entire UFC. Derrick Lewis is almost on the same level as I would consider Michael Johnson. You know that meme with Michael Johnson? He can lose to anybody. He can beat anybody. It's kind of the same with Derrick Lewis. Sometimes when he fights, he looks so lazy and like he doesn't want to be there and he didn't want to work out. And other times, Derrick Lewis, while he still could look the same, he has that one knockout power, almost like at that Francis Ngannou level. He can touch anybody and put you to sleep. The last time that I said I'm going to bet on Derrick Lewis was when he fought Curtis Blaydes. Absolutely everything about that matchup said that Curtis Blaydes would win that fight. Especially, well, you know what? There was always that possibility that Curtis Blaydes had a chin problem, right? But even with, it doesn't matter if somebody has a chin problem with Derrick Lewis because he can clip anybody and put you to sleep. So you saw how the fight was supposed to go. Curtis Blaydes picking him apart on the feet, falling, but then he tried to go for the takedown, and then bang, Derrick Lewis hits him with a giant, enormous uppercut. You know what I mean? So Derrick Lewis, this is a more favorable matchup for him, but the problem is you don't know what's going to happen in this fight. I understand, like, all fights are kind of at a certain point of unpredictability, but with Derrick Lewis, it's so much worse. There's so many different scenarios for this fight. Will Sergey just go in and try to take him down? When he gets Derrick Lewis down, if he gets Derrick Lewis down, is Derrick Lewis going to give up and roll over and then just cover up? Because sometimes we've seen him do that. We've seen him quit in fights. Or is Derrick Lewis going to go, you know what? I don't feel like being on the ground anymore, and he's just going to get up. You know, the meme, Derrick Lewis just getting up. So he just powers through so many things. So what kind of Derrick Lewis is going to show up? Plus, Derrick Lewis looks like he's in incredible shape right now. Have you seen how much weight he lost? There's also memes on the internet saying that he's going to move down to 205, which would be absolutely insane if that happened. But still, Derrick Lewis is on a big losing streak right now. He beat Chris Daukaus, but then again, he was supposed to beat Chris Daukaus. Who knows? But even then, he could have lost that fight because Derrick Lewis is being Derrick Lewis. My point is, if you're going to bet on Derrick Lewis, the odds aren't that great, first of all, but the unpredictability factor of Derrick Lewis just makes it not worth it at all. You are better betting on literally anybody else on this card. I don't care. I don't remember what fight it is, but there's a 9-1 favorite. I'd put money on that, the underdog, before I put money on this fight with Derrick Lewis and Sergey Spivak, because again, anything can happen. Who knows? And I'm not even getting my money's worth for it. I don't know what type of Derrick Lewis is going to come in. I don't know how he's going to show up. I don't know if he's going to just try in the fight. I don't know if he's going to end up catching Sergey Spivak just with one punch. I don't know. He could be losing for 5 rounds and then bang, one uppercut. You know what I mean? Just like we saw with Curtis Blaydes. I understand that wasn't 5 rounds, but still, you get the point. It is way too unpredictable. And I wanted to make this video saying, if you are going to bet on this fight, this is not a good fight to bet on, especially if you're betting a significant amount. It's basically just throwing it on the table and shooting for black. You know what I mean? That's my whole point with Derrick Lewis. So I want to know what you guys think. Are you placing bets on this fight? Do you agree with me, or am I overreacting that Derrick Lewis is too unpredictable? And either way, guys, I'd love to know what you think. And thank you so much for watching this video.